All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by saying, Call Halayim La, Elohein Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and double honor to my elder as well, Ahar One, Ben Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect, pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the one-third remnant believers on Yahweh Shema Shah, Shalom, Shalom. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly and willingly called God or Jehovah. Bahashem, meaning in the name of. Yahweh Shai, being the deliverer, who the world ignorantly and willingly called Jesus Christ today, man, in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. But it's going to be a quick lesson, on a plantation, the 30-minute break or whatever case it may be. So I'm trying to make this quick. But man, this is basically a video about women. I get on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in a minute, but this is the first video that I see. I scroll and look for lessons, basically, or whatever case may be, or just look at the folly that's going on. But man, check this out.
Got a new bitch. This bitch that fucking burnt my shit down, bruh. Y'all, I can't make this shit up, bro. I just pulled up to the crib, y'all. This bitch done burnt my whole house down, y'all. Where the fuck I'ma live at, y'all? First the bitch took the last house.
You heard him. First she took the last house, but you let her come back. You see what I'm saying? You let her come back after she took your last house or whatever the case may be, when you should just cut off from your flesh. And just let it be that. Now she done burnt your whole house down, and she finna go be wicked to someone else.
A new bitch. This bitch that fucking burnt my shit down, bruh. Y'all.
And man, that's just what it is. Like, you got to be more circumspect when dealing with these women, man, because you got to understand, when he can't mess with us, the first thing he gonna do is hop on our women, man. And it's like that every single time. When you trying your best to fight or whatever the case may be, and seek after Yahweh Shema Shai and just fight the flesh or whatever the case may be, Satan gonna go hop right on your woman, and then she just gonna get on your last nerves or whatever the case may be, or she just gonna make it to where you just don't want to be with her no more, or whatever the case may be. And that's when that's a fight. That's why you gotta pray to the Lord. Just touch, just keep you from the secret counsel of the wicked. Just keep all demons away from your household or whatever the case may be. Because this is what we suffer, daily. It's a curse that we wouldn't get along with our women on this side, or whatever the case may be. And it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Because of what we have to deal with when it comes to Eve. You got to understand, Eve is your biggest enemy. Eve is more of an enemy than Esau at this point. You see what I'm saying? Like Apostle Tahar say, it is good not to touch a woman at this point. If he's strong enough, you see what I'm saying? I'm probably not. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, or whatever the case may be, but it's just hard sometimes dealing with them. And then it's always a constant fight. You're gonna have problems when you're dealing with them. You're gonna have problems in the flesh when you're not dealing with them, man. But this is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 8. Well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding, and that hath not slipped with his tongue, and that have not served a man more unworthy than himself. So man, well is him that dwell with a wife for understanding, man. You have very few women out here that just, have understanding, just understand the scriptures and try to see things through the lens of Yahweh Shai, and just read the scriptures without putting any emotions in it, or whatever the case may be. Because, you got it's a level when it comes to women. The worst woman that you could deal with is a fake Israelite woman that's faking like she in the truth. The ones with their head wrapped. Them be the worst ones. You see what I'm saying? Then right after that, you got the city girls, the ones with the wigs, or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? Those the top two demons. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's why the scripture tells us, don't go into the streets looking for a woman. If you desire a woman in your heart, the Lord gonna send her. You see what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. And we just got to be in that spirit sometimes, man. Or just practice semen retention, or just try your best to be so occupied in the scriptures or so occupied in personal life that you're just not even worried about these women at this point, bro. Because it's just like they just vex your whole soul, your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Just like living with a I can't even explain it. You see what I'm saying? But well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding, and he that have not slipped with his tongue, and that have not served a man more unworthy than himself. And I'm going to skip around and go to verse 13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, right? It's basically asking for any plague but the plague of a heart. You see what I'm saying? Going through it, in the heart, heartbreak or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? Or just constantly mourning and, living in sorrow, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, man. And that's just what it is. When you see the wickedness of a woman, they whole countenance change. You see what I'm saying? And I done, been through it dealing with these women growing up, and I'm only 26. And I done seen it firsthand, how they get. Because their mamas then basically hyped them up and told them that they was somebody and that a man's supposed to worship them, and they simp ass daddy done, basically done follow right behind a woman's, the mama, or whatever case may be. You living in a household with a woman, and you see her basically, you see the mom treating the son like shit, and then now the daughter, she could do whatever she want to do to the son, and then it ain't really no consequences. There's never no judgment or whatever case may be. So next thing you know, the son either grow up either overly sensitive, or just don't care about nothing. You see what I'm saying? Just a tyrant. What it says, mistress woman shall bring forth monsters. Shall bring forth a monster or whatever the case may be. And that's just what it is. My case, I just grew up hating women because the things that I saw going on in my household, and the things that was that just your parents let slide when it come to your sisters or your cousins or whatever the case may be. They can just hit you or do whatever the case may be, do whatever they want to do to you, and it just never no judgment. And it put you in a point where I just like, man, I'm just tired of the shit. Like, it's just too much liberty. You see what I'm saying? That's something that I had to, kind of like grow out of. You see what I'm saying? Because I used to be real rambunctious. Like, I call a woman out of name just because I want you to feel the same hurt that I felt growing up. You see what I'm saying? Or when I was in high school or whatever the case may be, and I just had to learn how to just grow out of that and just try my best to just be me and not be a toxic person or whatever the case may be. But Khan, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, man. And that's just what it is. You got to cut off from your flesh. If she don't want to do what you tell her to do, then you just got to cut off from your flesh and just go on about your day. You see what I'm saying? And that's just something I had to learn. Like, if you just don't want to listen, then I just got to let you go. I can't be around you no more. At this point, you don't benefit my life. You ain't finna do nothing but be a close enemy. I can pray that my enemies be, far away from me and the Lord trying to get you away, and I'm just constantly chasing you. You can't be doing that. And next thing you know, now your house burnt down. Con. Verse 16, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Right? A lion and a dragon, a Komodo dragon. You see what I'm saying? It's going to bite you. A Komodo dragon. If you've ever seen a Komodo dragon, I don't know if you're talking about a Komodo dragon, what type of dragon he talking about, but if you seen a Komodo dragon, chase a buffalo and constantly bite him until the poison just make him fall. Then he gonna eat him. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But a Komodo dragon is vicious. He's basically saying, I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman, man. That's just what it is. That's what it is. I done seen my uncles and daddies and them go through it. You see what I'm saying? Learned at a young age, 6 years old. My daddy leave the house, come back. The woman done all up in his pockets, and whatnot. He going upside her head trying to put out the house. And I'm just watching it like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Or you see your uncles going through it, constantly going through it. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just the women, it's the men too. The men of our nation are wicked as well. You see what I'm saying? Those that don't call on the Lord, that don't believe on the Lord. You see what I'm saying? They're not held by a certain standards or whatever the case may be. But the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly, right? His soul gonna be going through it. You see what I'm saying? I got a brother, he was going through it with a woman for the longest. And I kept telling him, man, hey man, you know what I'm saying, dude, you shouldn't have even cuffed that. You should have had discernment in the beginning to not even cuff that. Now he's sitting going through it because of what she done left him with, the scars and or whatever the case may be on his heart, and everything that she done left him with. He's just going through it. Verse 19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. let the portion of the sinner fall upon her. Right? If you're a wicked man, the Lord gonna send you a wicked woman. Plain and simple. And it might be just to strengthen you and to better you in the end, because all of us, all brothers in the truth, done had a wicked woman before, because we was all wicked before. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. Dealing with these wicked women, or whatever the case may be, because we was wicked. And that's just what it is, man. You gotta have discernment. Verse 22: A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. So if you just sitting around not working, or whatever the case may be, or just, your woman working 12, 15 hours, you know what I'm saying, coming home and she giving you the money, or just spending the money on bills and broke, that's when she gonna be full of anger and impudence. Basically, like, you the man of the house, you gotta do it. What it case may be, why you not working, or what it case may be, or why you not taking care of the business. You see what I'm saying? That's when they're gonna be full of anger. You see what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Verse 23: A wicked woman abated the courage, making an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress make it weak hands and feeble knees. Right, so they're gonna make you weak and feeble. You see what I'm saying? That's what you see, brothers, people, man, that went to the gym, build themselves up, just to attract the woman, finally attract the woman, then they just fall off, and then next thing you know, they're just going through it, and she back riding a cart carousel, man. That's why, I'm gonna teach my son is just always run things in your household, man. Don't even give your woman a chance to even. I'm not gonna say have a say so. You know what I'm saying? You let them. You let them. You don't want to be a lion in your own household. But at the end of the day, if you try to do 50-50 when it comes to running things, she gonna start trying to take more and more. So next thing you know, she got 70% and you got 30%. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she got 80% and you got 20%. Now you somewhere on child support out the house. You see what I'm saying? She just running the children and you ain't got no say so on nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's why you just need to make the rules, and those need to be the same rules that your how about Shemal Shah set. So basically your household can be saved, or whatever the case may be. We don't want to be lions in our own household, beating and constantly screaming and yelling at the women, or whatever the case may be. You just want to honor them as the weaker vessel and just, go on about our day, or whatever the case may be. But man, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees. Right? We already, the basis of man here in this system, we already beefing with Esau. We already beefing with 2/3 of our people. Then you got to come home and war with your woman. You see what I'm saying? And it was times where you just feel it. You just feel it. So it's just like you gotta take a walk or something. Me personally, I hop on a longboard and just ride. You know what I'm saying, or hop on an electric bike and just slide, whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? But I know most brothers got it way worse than me. My situation ain't bad like most brothers, but we still feel it at the end of the day, because we not on one accord with our women here, bro. It's always gonna be, rebellion when it comes to them, man. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, man. And that's just what it is. Of the woman came the beginning of sin. You see what I'm saying? Because our forefather Adam basically, trusted in the woman so much and listened to her basically, and went against his power. So now we suffering to this day. We still going through the curses to this day. You see what I'm saying? Serving a man that's more unrighteous than us on these plantations, or whatever the case may be, working 16 hours just to get a check that you got to get right back to the same devil, whatever the case may be. Verse 26 is the point. If she go as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Right? If she don't want to listen, she don't want to do what you tell her to do, then you shouldn't even get to the point where she burn your house down. I don't care how good it is or whatever the case may be, or what she do for you. You see what I'm saying? If you know she wicked and she can't be taught, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna never learn, because she's stuck with that feminist mindset that her mom and her grandma taught her, that her father encouraged. Then you ain't gonna never win with her. So you might as well just go ahead and cut off after the first month, or whatever the case may be, first couple days, and just let her be somebody else's problem. That's all you can do here on this society, man, because at the end of the day, they're gonna have you somewhere going through it, burnt up, heart weak, knees weak, skinny. You see what I'm saying? You're just gonna be going through it, man. You ain't gonna be the best version of yourself. You ain't gonna be on your purpose or whatever case may be, like these red pill guys be saying. So that's why it's best to just either not deal with the women, or to just, when you deal with them accordingly, according to the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai, and just honor them as the weaker vessel, man, and just, finesse. That's what I do. I just finesse, or whatever the case may be. I just talk my talk, and walk my walk, man. Just do what I gotta do, and I stay away from as many wicked women. If I see a wicked woman, I'm trying my best to get away, man, or whatever the case may be. I'm not even finna let it get too far, because I just know, like, how it was for me back in the G. When I wasn't hearkening to the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. So, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Once again, I'm going to say, Call Halayim La, Allahayim Nawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, Ma'amaf. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. And double honor to my elder as well, Ahar Wan, being Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutation to the brothers that's pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers in
I
Yahweh.
can't make this shit up, bro. I just pulled up to the crib, y'all. This bitch done burnt my whole house down, y'all. Where the fuck I'ma live at, y'all? First the bitch took the last house, got a new bitch. This bitch done fucking burnt my shit down, bruh. Y'all, I can't make this shit up, bro. I just pulled up to the crib, y'all. This bitch done burnt my whole house down, y'all. Where the fuck I'ma live at, y'all? First the bitch took the last house, got a new bitch. This bitch done fucking burnt my shit down.
Weak hands and feeble knees, man. On to the next. Shalom.